India, Ved Bhumi Bharat, Dev Bhumi Bharat, Purn Bhumi Bharat. Since time immemorial, India has been the land of the Ved and the custodian of the Vedic knowledge for all mankind. Many of the world's great spiritual and religious traditions have their roots in Mother India, and it has been the source of spiritual knowledge and practices throughout history. All of these great spiritual traditions have their source in Ved. Veda is Nitya and Apurusheya, eternal and uncreated. Veda means knowledge, and Ved is the eternal knowledge of natural law that creates and maintains our universe. Ved is not man-made, but was cognized in deep meditation by the ancient rishis who heard the primordial sounds of creation, the Veda, in their samadhi or transcendental consciousness. These enlightened rishis are forever adored in our Guru Parampara.
Narayanam Padmabhavam Vasishtham Shaktim cha Tatputra Paracharam cha Vyasam Shukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Mathasya Shishyam Shri Shankaracharya Mathasya Padma Padam cha hastamalakam cha shishyam tam trotakam vatikakaramanyaan asmad gurun santatmanatosmi.
The Vedic families of India have been the custodians of the recitation of the Veda, a tradition passed on from father to son since time immemorial. Unfortunately, in past centuries, this tradition has been in decline. Throughout history, though, when the correct understanding and practice of Ved has been lost, then Vedic masters come to revive it. In the 20th century, chief among those who revived the essential teachings of the Veda was His Divinity Brahmananda Saraswati, who was Shankaracharya of Jyotirmat during the time of India's independence. The political freedom of India dawned under his divine grace, and he was worshipped by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first president of India, and referred to as Vedant incarnate, by the second president of India, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. One of Swami Brahmananda Saraswati's closest disciples was Maharshi Mahesh Yogi. Maharshi was the Shankaracharya's personal secretary for 12 years and was given the responsibility by him to spread the essential teaching of the Veda throughout the world to spiritually regenerate all mankind. Maharshi is widely known for popularizing meditation in the West and for introducing transcendental meditation to millions of people in the 1960s and 1970s, including world leaders such as former Prime Minister of Canada, Pierre Trudeau, the father of our new Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. In transcendental meditation, we have the revival of the essential teaching of the Ved, because the Vedas state that Veda resides in the Atma, the self of everyone, and this can be effortlessly experienced through the simple, easy practice of transcendental meditation. As Lord Krishna taught Arjuna, Nistre gunyo bhava Arjuna, and yogastha kuru karmani. Transcend the gunas of action, Arjuna, and be in the state of yoga or union with Atma, and from this state of union perform action, then your action will be in accord with Dharma, in accord with Veda. Transcendental meditation is further described by Patanjali in his Yoga Sutras. Yogas chitta vritti nirodhaha, tada drashtu swarupe avastanam, which means Yoga is the complete settling of the activity of the mind. Then the seer is established in himself. This can now be easily and immediately achieved by anyone through transcendental meditation, because TM leads the mind effortlessly from the active level to the silent level. That is why even 20 minutes practice of transcendental meditation twice a day can produce so many profound benefits for you and your family. These benefits have now been verified by hundreds of scientific research studies, which show reduced anxiety and stress, lower blood pressure, reduced heart disease, stroke, and mortality, reduced healthcare costs, improved brain functioning, increased intelligence and creativity, improved job satisfaction and performance, and greater harmony in the family and society. Throughout his life, Maharshi also worked with leading Vedic pundits to restore the training of the traditional pundits in India. Maharshi explained that unless the pundit recites the Veda from the level of his Atma, the yajna he performs will not be effective and will not produce the desired effect. Therefore, a pundit has to be both a yogi and a yajnik. Maharshi further explained that the prime role of the Vedic pundits is to perform yajna for the welfare of the whole society, to maintain balance in nature, and to maintain harmony and peace in the world. After the Mahabharata war, King Yudhishthira maintained large groups of Vedic pundits and yatis or yogis to perform yoga and yajna daily to prevent conflicts and misfortunes in society. Unfortunately, due to centuries of foreign rule, the Rajas and modern leaders of India have forgotten this critical aspect of administration to prevent problems from arising in society. Today, Vedic pundits provide an important service in the performance of the sanskaras and archana for Hindu families through our mandirs. But their role in performing large yajnas has mostly been abandoned, or is being done infrequently and not on a large enough scale to influence the whole world. But now, because of Maharshi Mahesh Yogi's tireless work, there is one organization that is training a whole new generation of traditional Vedic pundits and supporting them to perform yoga and yajna daily in large groups of hundreds and thousands of pundits. This organization is the Brahmananda Saraswati Foundation. To date, the foundation has trained over 50,000 pundits, of whom approximately 4,500 are being engaged full-time. Pundits begin training with an acharya at a young age to learn and memorize the correct recitation of the Veda. They also learn the practice of yoga and transcendental meditation to establish their awareness in Atma which makes the Vedic recitation powerful. After 12 years of study with their acharya, the Pandits are ready to play their role as peace creators for the world, performing yajnas for the welfare of society and the creation of world peace. In 1944, at the height of the Second World War, Shankaracharya Brahmananda Saraswati, together with all the Shankaracharyas of India, assembled thousands of Pandits to perform yajnas for many days on the banks of the Jamna River to bring an end to the war. This photo of the gathering appeared in Life magazine on March 13, 1944, and in June the Allies launched D-Day, the turning point in the war to liberate Europe. In 1985, Maharshi Mahesh Yogi continued this tradition and trained and assembled over 7,000 Vedic Pandits near New Delhi to end the Cold War. From 1987 to 1990, while these Pandits were performing yajna daily for world peace, the world witnessed one of the most remarkable transformations in history, including the end of the Cold War, the fall of the Berlin Wall, cessation of conflicts worldwide, the end of apartheid, and freedom for hundreds of millions of people. 50 different demonstration projects with published research studies in 23 journals have shown that when such large groups assemble to perform transcendental meditation and yajna, they reduce crime and social unrest, reduce terrorism and conflict, and promote positive economic and social trends. In 2003, UNESCO, the United Nations Education, Science and Cultural Organization, in its Convention for the Safeguarding of Intangible Cultural Heritage, declared the Vedas and its oral recitation as among the first masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of mankind. Brahmananda Saraswati Foundation was established to preserve this intangible heritage for mankind and to train tens of thousands of Pandits to perform yoga and yajna to create world peace. The foundation has established training centers in 40 locations throughout India, along with a main campus to house at least 8,000 Vedic Pandits. This campus is located at the geographic center of India, or Brahmistan, near the city of Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh. Currently, there are 1,700 Maharshi Vedic Pandits at the Brahmistan, performing Ati Rudrabhishek Mahayagya together daily for world peace. You are invited to visit the Brahmistan and experience the power of this yajna. And we invite you to support these Vedic Pandits in keeping our Vedic heritage alive and to support their role in bringing peace to the world. As Maharshi Mahesh Yogi states, once we have a group of 8,000 Vedic Pandits, we can create a powerful effect of peace in the world.
So we are trying to create a group of Vedic Pandits who will perform yogic flying and Vedic yajnas, and the effect will be harmony and integration in the whole world consciousness. So it's a very great encouraging news that we want to give to the people. You know, throughout the ages, there have been some wars here and there, and it doesn't matter. We will try to established this group of creating harmony, integration in world consciousness. And as soon as we have this group, the world will be free from negative trends and negative thoughts and negative actions. So it's a very good news